Miles, this defense responding after the devastating news about Nick Chubb, setting the tone today until the offense could get going. What are you most proud of?
Man, like you said, I mean, we responded with impressive fashion, came out firing all the cylinder from the beginning, and couldn't be prouder of all these guys. And everybody put in and pitched in and made a big effort, and we couldn't have planned it better, honestly.
Okay, what about you? I've known you since you were drafted. 3.5 sacks, forced fumble, and maybe the most confidence I've ever seen you play with. Where is that coming from?
Just having fun. And a group of guys, especially our D-line room, but just really loves playing the game and wants to get the best out of each other every single day, especially on Mondays and Sundays. And just couldn't be happier and prouder of this group right here.
All right, Miles, if we're going to have fun, what anime character were you channeling today?
What anime character was I channeling today? All Might, for sure.
All right, last one though. If Jim Schwartz were an anime character, who would he be?
Jim Schwartz. He would be Coach from Hajime no Ippo, Kamigawa.
All right. Thank you. There you go. Chubb 2-4.
I'm not sure I had either of the answers on those last two questions, but unbelievable stuff once again by Myles Garrett, taking down Ryan Tannehill to the tune of 3.5 sacks in this one. Fewest total yards allowed through 3 games. It's going to be the defense in Cleveland, and it has been thus far. Just 491 total yards allowed as they try and anchor that team moving forward. Back in studio with the two-time champ Bryant McFadden. Joe Moose are here to break this one down. B-Mac.
Yes, sir.
Interesting ball game between these two. Maybe not between the X's and O's of it all, but just the way that Cleveland responded after what was an emotional game in prime time, losing their bell cow back a week ago. What'd you make of the response?
Well, I love how dialed in this group was. You talk about the focus was there from start to finish, trying to find a way to get back into the winning column against an AFC foe in the Tennessee Titans, and just the dominant fashion in which they showed, especially on the defensive side, led by Myles Garrett. You talked about 3.5 sacks. The guys in the secondary did a great job in staying in the hip pocket of the pass catchers. Not to mention, I love what I saw from the Browns defensively in tackling. They tackled phenomenal for 4 quarters, especially against a big-time feature back in Derrick Henry. And get this, Deshaun Watson. This probably is the first time I would say this, Joe. Deshaun Watson looked like the Deshaun Watson in a Houston Texans uniform. 289 yards, 2 big-time touchdowns. He was able to find Amari Cooper, and they robbed Amari Cooper and Deshaun Watson from a touchdown because they blew the whistle thinking that Amari Cooper was out of bounds, but clearly if you look at the tape, he was well in bounds. They took that one away, but he was able to cash in a big-time 40-yard reception as well, led by coming from Deshaun Watson. So this offense, finding ways to be successful without Nick Chubb, they have to consistently do that, but most importantly, their defense, they have been balling. They have been an under-the-radar group that has been extremely dominant.
Certainly setting the tone moving forward. If you're looking for an issue on Tennessee, pick one from the list.
A lot of issues.
Let's take a look at it by the numbers here. Titans' fewest rush yards in a game. Unbelievable. Derrick Henry on this day, 11 rushes for 20 yards. The team totes it for a total of 26. And when you think of who the quarterback is, who the targets are on the outside, you think that the running game would be dictating this Tennessee offense. Not the case on Sunday.